Today we are going to talk about adding requirements to modules. And so once you are in a course, on the left-hand side in course navigation, you're going to click on modules. And that's going to pop up this page. And so you can see I've got Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. I've got a few things in Unit 1, just some random assignments. And so we're going to talk about how to add requirements to these assignments. So up here in the header of the module, I'm going to click the three dots and hit Edit. I can add a requirement. And so to do that, I can either click Students must complete all of the requirements, and then I can check that they have to move through them in sequential order, or I can say that they just have to complete them. It doesn't matter what order if I have it unchecked. Or I can just say they have to complete one of the requirements. So if I made a module that was for, I don't know, a unit test, and I gave 3 different options, I could give a traditional quiz, I could give a project or something. I could say, oh, they would have to complete one of the 3. And so you can see there that there's some options. You can hit that all they have to do is view it, that they would have to mark it as done, and all of that is a click of the button for them. They would have to submit it, or they would have to score at least a certain thing for that assignment. So I could say they have to score at least 70 on that quiz or something like that. So I'm just going to put them all as submit. So this would say in this module, to be able to move on, they would have to complete one of these 3 things. I could say, oh, they have to complete all of these things here. So that went from having 1 to now they have to complete all of them. And then here I could click that, and that would mean that they would have to move through them in sequential order, meaning they would have to do assignment 1 and then the Test Google assignment and then the quiz. And that would be what they would have to do before they can move on. And so right here, after I do that, it says complete all items. So we hit student view. And you can see that because I put that they have to complete all of them in sequential order, I cannot click on either of the other 2 until I submit assignment 1. Then after I submit assignment 1, the Test Google assignment will pop up for me to be able to click. And once I submit that, then the last one will pop up. And once I submit those assignments over here in this circle, there'll be a green check or a check mark that pops up saying that I've done it. And so if you wanted to leave a module for a day that you're going to be out for a sub, you could say, okay, this module is for this day that I'm going to be out. And they would have to work through that in sequential order and mark off, each little thing in the module for that day. And they wouldn't be able to work ahead, especially if you have something that's more linear that they need to do, then you can leave it in a module like that. And so that is how you add requirements to a module in Canvas.